Welcome back guys, and if you're new, I'm Clem from Wonderworld, so welcome to my channel. Today's video is the books I plan on reading in March. This month is going to be really complicated for me because usually I love March because it's the month of my birthday. It's also like there are so many birthdays in March, including the one of Jenny's, so I love birthday, and I love mine of course because it's a time where I get books, so I'm happy. But this month, this year, I had a freaking exam. Like, it's basically an exam, a very important one, and it's for me to become a teacher next year, an English teacher next year. So I really need to pass it, and I'm really stressed, and I can't wait for it to be over, but it's at the end of the month. I'm telling you this because having this exam at the end of the month is going to have an impact on my reading, because I'm not going to be able to read as much because I will have to read my classes and to study basically. And also I'm going to be very stressed, so I'm not sure I will have time to read as much as I want. But still, I'm going to show you my full TBR, even though I know I'm not going to read all the books on it. So let's get right into it, shall we? So as usual, this month I have to read a Jane Austen book for the Ardently Austen Challenge, book club, something. I will link it down below, don't worry. And this month we have to read Mansfield Park. So in Mansfield Park we're following Fanny, and Fanny is raised by with her cousin, with her uncle and everything. But she's not the prettiest girl, and her uncle is not the kindest man on earth, and so he treats her a bit like shit. But we're following her when she's 16 or something like that, and she falls in love with one of her cousins, but her cousin is like in love with someone else, and so it's a fight like to be able to be with the man she loves. And also there are a lot of family dramas that's happening. I really like it. I haven't read it yet, I've just seen the movie and I really enjoyed the movie. So this month, since I know I'm not going to be able to read a lot, I want to finish the second book in the Miner's Chase and the God of Asgard trilogy. I started this one in October or November, and then I was reading Lord of Shadows and Queen of Air and Darkness, so I stopped it and I never started it again. So I would like this month to finish it. Like, I'm more than halfway through it, and it's a Rick Riordan, so it's going to be super easy for me to read it, and going to be super fast, I hope. So that's why I'm putting it on my TBR, because I at least I want to finish it. Like, if I can only read one book this month, I want to finish that, because I want to read the last one and be done with this series, and so I can start a new one. Next, I put on my TBR Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I know I'm not going to read it. If I read it, I'm going to be super happy, because it means I would have read more than what I thought. But yeah, it's a really sweet contemporary. It's really fast. I read one book from Emma Mills before and I really enjoyed it. I read it in one sitting or something like that. This one, Sarah read it this summer, and she fell in love with it. She couldn't stop like telling me and Jenny to read it, like, you have to read it, you have to read it. Jenny read it, she loved it. I bought it last month and I'm sure I'm going to love it, because I'm a sucker for kid contemporary. And in this one, I don't really know exactly what it's about. I just know that there's something with A Midsummer Night's Dream, love it, and the theatre club at a high school. I was going to say the French word for high school, but with an English accent. I was like, okay, still. And I know it's more about a friendship than a love story, which is something I really can't wait to read. And that's pretty much everything I know about it, but like, I'm pretty confident in the fact that I'm going to love it, so we'll see if I can read it. And the last book on my TBR is Wildcard by Mary Lou. So I know this book was on my February TBR, but I started it on the last day of February, so I'm going to count it in my March TBR. So if you don't know, this is the second book and the conclusion to the Wildcard duology by Mary Lou. And so we're following Emika Chen, and we're in this futuristic world, like maybe 30 years in the future from now. And in the future there is this game that's really popular called Warcross, and everybody can play it like it's like VR, like you have goggles on it and you really play into it. And at the beginning of Wildcard, Emika, who is a bounty hunter, hack into the game, and then she's contacted by the creator of the game, Hideo Tanaka, and he asked her to join the World Championship, the World War Championship or something like that. I don't really know how to say it. I don't even know what I want to say, but anyway, this very huge championship that's happening once a year. In order to help him to find someone who is trying to hack the game and to destroy basically everything he created, and she accepts, and things go from then, and shit happens. And so I'm 100 pages into this book. So far it's good, but I don't know, I haven't yet the answers I needed and I still need. So I'm going to see. I'm intrigued, I can say I'm intrigued by what's happening, and I have even more questions than before, but still I'm sure it's going to be good because Mary Lou never disappointed me in her writing or in her books, so I'm pretty confident about this book. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell me by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. By the way, you may not notice, but we're really far from 200 subscribers, and this is the month of my birthday, so I really would like to reach those 200 subscribers by then, or even in the month. So help me out, help fellow book lovers out. And yeah, tell me in the comment down below what you plan on reading this month. I would love to talk about it with you. I can't speak today, I love it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!